It's certainly been a while since we've been down here, hasn't it? Go Park Rochford. But we've won one. And I looked over the car park and there it is. And what a mess it looks. But it's been a while since we've done a burnt vehicle, hasn't it? Let's let them get it out, get it on the back of the truck and get it back to the yard. Someone put it in the comments, but it's on a forklift. To be honest, they process thousands of cars here, and I'm not defending them by any means. But how else are they going to bring these vehicles around, especially the ones that are non-runners? I should think it would be an absolute nightmare trying to do it, but certainly looks a nice thing. And when we do the numbers, of course, I'll tell you how cheap it was. I think it was very, very reasonable. Peugeot partner.
Nice.
Talk to me.
Nice looking van, Rob.
Very nice looking van. Do you want to hear the best bit?
Go on.
1,900 quid.
Yeah, cheap. Very
1,900 quid.
That is, isn't it?
I see it on the auction the day before, sitting indoors, and I thought, do you know what? We never buy for content. But I bet that'd make an interesting thumbnail, wouldn't it?
Well, what's nice, it's not been in an accident,
No,
has it? It's obviously had something alongside it.
Definitely.
It's got a little bit hot.
Very, very nice. Honestly, I'm gonna go on about it in a minute. But do you remember a long, long time ago, 2012, you bought a van?
I did.
That was almost brand new, flood damaged.
Yes.
And it was like brand new inside because of why?
Well, it had been pharmacy.
Pharmacy van.
Yeah,
Have
pharmacy.
a look inside this.
Oh yeah, look, NHS.
NHS. Very, never been used for any hard work.
Has it? Look at that. That is nice, yeah.
You're going to notice the same as me as well. The door doesn't look like it's burnt, but the side loading door does. But I noticed you just noticed it.
I just seen there.
It's actually had
scrape.
A little scrape and been repaired, and that is non-genuine paint, and that is why that's probably I don't know why,
couldn't
but
it?
yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, look at that. Good spot.
That's factory, and it survived a bit of heat.
And that's factory.
Yeah, this has been done somewhere else,
and it's been gone into the quarter.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
there is a little tiny bit of filler there,
that's
isn't there?
right. Yeah,
but mate, that is pretty much the damage on this little van. It is a non-runner, but I thought it was obviously driving all right, wasn't it?
Yes, that's going to be probably.
But I know. Let's walk around this side, then we go back to that side. It's so interesting, isn't it? If anyone knows, so this actually come from. We got a rough area. I'll tell you in a minute. 'Cause there's like an ID card in here. In fact, mate, let's get you to grab the camera. And I'll quickly have a look, and then someone might be able to say, yeah, I know that there was a fire near there. So,
right, okay.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Student. Where did I see?
That's very clean in here, Rob, isn't it?
There was a letter in here somewhere.
Was it?
I know that it's from London anyway.
Yeah.
And it's been near a fire. That's all I can tell you. Now, it did come with one key, but if we remember...
What year is it?
21. When Aidan come...
Yep. Yeah, shall I give you that back?
Yeah, we had one key for it.
Yep.
But I said to him, can you do us a spare while he was here? So, of course he did. But Chris, look how straight and lovely it is.
I know.
I was going to say then, not a lot of work, but of course it is always work.
Well, it's
shame there's a couple of little digs in it, but I don't think we're going to get into that.
So what are we looking at? A new back bumper?
Right, rear bumper.
Wheel arch liner.
Do you know what? It's probably best, I think, push this over to the workshop. It is a non-runner.
Right,
but
so we ought to address that first, don't we?
Yeah, I'll open the bonnet and I'll show you, because I had a little look the other day when Aidan was here. I put a jump pack on it so they could program that key. But the smoke damage, Chris.
It has,
it has really got under here. Look, all the way down here.
Yeah.
But that's exactly how it come. Obviously, I've taken that back off. There's a lot of smoke damage there.
It is, isn't it?
But do you remember on these Peugeots, there's a massive thing where the batteries, like, they got to be left off for a certain amount of time, and then...
no, if you put a new battery on it, you can't try and start it or something for 20 minutes or something.
It's got to be left for quite a while,
It's a bit quirky, I know.
That battery is
We haven't done
flat.
a lot of Peugeots though, have
No,
we?
we
But
haven't.
they're the same as the
Citroen.
aren't they? But we've not done any Citroens either.
Anyway, already getting on quite a bit.
Yeah.
Talking here. Let's get that on charge. But should we push it over outside the workshop so that we're there? Or do you want to run the charger or get the battery
I
off?
might just take the battery off
Yeah.
and see.
I guess let's get
Yeah.
that done, and then
Yeah.
let's at least try and get it running where it is, I think.
I
Don't
think
you?
that's happened in Copart.
Yeah, it's forklift.
Not, you know, it's one of them things, isn't it? But
It is.
It's
where
annoying,
it's
isn't
where
it?
it's bumped up against it, isn't it? But
yeah.
it might not be. It might be the recovery truck that picked it up. You
Straight
can't.
though, isn't it? Apart from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be, as long as it runs all right,
I
which I
like
think
it.
it's going to. It's NHS. It's going to have been looked after mechanically.
So we got no mileage on it.
Yes, it did come up the other day, Chris. When I think it's done 90.
Oh, was it?
It might be 80.
Oh, done more than it looks.
Yeah. Let's get that battery off
Yeah,
and
we'll
get
do
it
that.
on charge.
All right, mate.
It's so hard to keep it real and make it so that you guys see it exactly the same time we do. But Chris has put the battery back on. He's that confident it's going to run. He's brought the Tesla out of the way so that we can bring it in the yard. But with the battery on, I've got the diagnostic tool out and I'm doing a full code scan on it, like a health report, because of course the battery's been flat. They would have tried starting it down Copart, so I want to clear down any faults and then we can leave it to settle for the 20 minutes like they said, and then of course we'll flick the key together live and see if it has made a difference. Let's take a look. You know the drill, guys. Of course, before I bought this one, I checked it out using Car Vertical just to make sure that there was nothing untoward with what they had listed. They had it listed down there that it was damaged, but of course you need to find out if there's anything else on there. So like if it's been damaged twice, or if there's anything hidden on there, you're going to find it on your one-stop shop Car Vertical check. So financial and legal, all okay, mileage okay, and then of course we found one record of it needing attention on the damage section. So theft, no issues found. Natural disaster, that's all okay as well. So data sources, 900 plus data sources in 40 different countries were checked using the Car Vertical check, and I'm going to scroll straight down to the damage section. So what's really interesting on this one is on the damage there, it says 0623 and it says possible cause unknown, and then possible cause fire damage. So damage group exterior body panels, this is a new updated check, and that's amazing to find out that little bit of extra information. You've got your market values on there as well, which is really, really helpful. So the highest one of these is currently listed is 11, then the average is 10, and then the lowest is 9. So of course we're going to be selling this van well worth the money, aren't we? So of course on there you've got your specs and equipment as well, and your taxes and charges. I want to thank Car Vertical for the continued support on the channel, and of course to benefit from a nice little discount off your check, use that code that's been displayed up on screen on any browser, or just hit the link in the description. It will divert you automatically and of course include your discount. So we know that there is a bit of a thing with these new vans where once the battery's fully charged and you have connected it, you've got to leave it for at least 20 minutes to reset a load of stuff in the van itself. But we plugged it in and it had 36 faults, and we know, don't we, we've done this time and time again, everyone that's watched, normally 95% of them are battery related.
Because the battery voltage has dropped low.
And it was.
Stuff goes outside of its parameters, doesn't it?
That's right.
Flags up as a fault.
So we hit the reset button and it's got 3 faults left, which is
touch screen, and then rear left audio output, rear right audio output. So maybe there's
rear. I ain't even got no speakers in the back.
No, unless it has in here somewhere. But
anyway,
so that is not.
It probably won't work with that, and give it a try, mate.
Right.
Do you want to lock it and unlock it, or do you think it'd be fine?
Shall I just try it?
Yeah, go on.
What's that? Door open?
Yeah.
Yay! She's a runner driver, mate, I think.
And it's sound.
Yeah.
Let's stop that noise.
Oh yeah, it's just the door.
Sounds nice, mate. Do you want to pop that bonnet again? I think we've shut it. Sorry.
Open the door, don't you?
I'll just double check everything's all right. We know it weren't this that caught fire anyway, didn't we? But Little rev.
Sweet.
Off you go, sir. Off you go.
There'd be a little bit of noise from that rear wheel arch liner, wouldn't there? It's touching on the wheel a bit, but...
What, all your stalagmites?
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
Is it stalagmites going down?
Stalagmites,
Stalagmites? I don't know, yeah. Someone tell us in the comments. Put your seatbelt on, otherwise it'll keep going ba-ba-bing, ba-ba-bing on the camera. Yeah, you can see that dragging now, look. Oh, that's nice. Do you know what? We kind of knew. We kind of knew it was going to run, but because the battery was flat, obviously it had been run flat, they will not start and they cause all sorts of problems. When I originally bought my van from David, when I got to his house, he had the window boarded up, bagged up. And he said they opened it to load it on the back of a lorry, and where the battery run down, it wouldn't do back up. I had to reset it.
Well, we've got two issues.
Go on.
Under inflation tyres.
Yeah.
And it ain't got a lot of fuel in it.
Apart from that, mate, it's running, isn't it?
That's it.
Right,
yeah.
let's get it over to the workshop.
Yeah.
I need to go and get us some bits for this.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a nice little turnaround.
Yeah.
And I'll just open this. Look, what's here?
Really? Oh, well. We've rung the bell there, mate. That's unusual.
Oh, fail.
Oh, it's for something else.
Yeah, it's not for this. There's a lot of personal belongings in there.
We'll clear it out.
Yeah.
We'll clear it out and then we'll get some gloves on and get all the burnt plastics off.
I'm well happy with this.
Touch, mate.
Let's get it over.
Nice purchase. Well done.
Yeah, let's get it over to the workshop. I can't believe it. Beautiful. Just while we're cleaning it out here, I want to ask for your honestly, put it in the comments down below. If you wanted a van and you was buying out the auction, would you have taken a chance on this van, it being a non-runner and seeing that damage? Would you have thought that this van's been on fire, or would you have thought the same as me? That van's been near a fire, and the likelihood is the only reason them panels have gone like that is because they've previously been painted, or it was closer to the fire. But definitely let me know in the comments. That's all the damage removed.
Yes, mate.
Not a lot of work.
No, easy work as well. Easy work. That's what we like, isn't
A couple of nice ones lately.
Yeah, makes a change, doesn't it?
Near side side repeater, near side A-pillar trim,
Yep.
near side mirror,
Yep.
power fold, near
Yep.
side handle,
Yep.
rubbers and door moulding.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Those rubbers, yeah, door
Near
moulding.
side loading door,
Complete, yep.
near side fuel filler with surround,
Yep, yep.
rear bumper, rear light,
Shit shield.
shit shield,
Wheel arch liner.
wheel arch liner. And I think,
Wheel trims.
okay, we're getting there with the list.
Tyre.
Tyre, definitely.
Yeah.
What was the brakes and all that like that?
Brake
side?
hose, fine. All the filler neck, fine. Yeah, no, you'd probably show it. There's no damage under
to
the
be
tool.
fair, I was just going to say, there's probably no damage on that, but there is visible a bit of heat there, so that definitely, definitely wants changing. But as for inside there, you can see there's literally nothing, apart from a few stalagmites. Right, I am going to go to.
Did we have that as well?
Oh, the little rail trim on the end,
trim for that.
I'm going to try, for these bits, Sheppy Salvage, because I ain't been there for a while, and they repair quite a lot of these themselves.
Right.
So I should think he's got some bits for it. So,
Brilliant, yeah.
And it's nice and close.
So I'll get door handle out, I guess.
Door panel off.
Door panel off.
Yeah, ready for, because we're going to reuse this door, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
That's going to polish up lovely, isn't it?
100% we'll use that door. Probably won't take the mirror off yet, in case you can't get one at the moment, because it's a lot easier to move it in and out of the yard with a mirror on.
Yeah, I pushed the lock button a minute ago. I can't believe it still folds in.
Power fold, yeah, it's going to be a dear mirror, isn't it?
It is. Right,
all right, mate.
I'll go and get some bits.
Fabulous.
And just as I expected over at Sheppy Salvage, they had quite a lot of the parts. So side loading door there, wheel trims. You would have seen I've actually brought back a passenger door, but I'll explain that in a minute. I also put the passenger door down and Chris couldn't help himself. He whipped the handle out of it before I had a chance to even show you guys it. And you can see he's put it straight back in the van on the original door before we've even done anything. But it looks like we've got most parts. There was a couple of parts I couldn't get, but I'll explain what they are in a moment, and he's going to find them for me anyway. We've been back 2 minutes. He's repairing it already.
Well, it's good, isn't it?
New door handle already on there. Now, while I was out, Chris actually stripped everything off of the van as well, and he did record it, but for some reason his camera's really playing up. One day it time lapses, and then the next day it don't. There's nothing else wrong with it.
Frustrating, isn't it?
And it's only a year old, so
yeah,
I have to get you a new one, mate. I
think
suppose.
So.
I've not been over to Sheppey Salvage for a long time, but they pretty much had everything we need. He said, "Oh, I don't think I've got a back bumper." But as soon as I pulled up with that, you went, "Oh, Rob, that's too big for ours," didn't you?
Yeah.
But I didn't realise that the ends change, and then all it is this is long wheelbase.
Yeah, yeah.
So got that. We've got a new end cap for our one that was melted. Unfortunately, it's grey. A back light. The wheel trims are identical, but have different badges.
Yep. So
I've
need a couple of Peugeot badges.
Got that pillar trim there. Got a mirror for it and a cap, but the cap is on another mirror. Side loading door, quite nice condition.
Yep.
Got everything on it we're going to need.
Yeah, brilliant.
And I've got a rear light. I've said that.
Yep.
Handle you've already fitted. Got a side repeater for it somewhere here, up there on the window.
Yeah.
So that can go on. Now, what he did do, which is lovely when you do know somebody, I think you would agree, is I said I need all of the rubbers, all of the mouldings, all of everything off of this door. And he went, "Rob, take the whole door, fit it on your van and bring me back your door, or strip off what you need and bring me my door back." And the only reason we're not going to fit this door is he bought this van as a breaker from Copart, and they have hacked the sign writing off of it with their blades.
It's a shame.
Which that whole door's going to need painting, so we're not going to do that.
No.
We are going to use all of the rubbers for our very nice door, but we're doing all right, mate. We're doing all right for bits, and
all I've got to do in a minute is get some power to that to wind the window down.
Yeah.
And I can get that rubber out.
Okay.
So I'll crack on with that while you're...
Mate, that's only going to be a minute, and this is going to...
I know.
Now, I took quite a definitive list, didn't I? I've sent it to you, and it was all of these parts.
Yeah.
And the only two parts he said, "I know I've got them, Rob, I just need to find what container they're in," was a fuel filler cap and a wheel arch liner.
Well, that really wouldn't go back in yet anyway.
No.
Because it's going to have paint work. I've took that one out. But yeah, so...
It's distorted, isn't it?
It
and
is.
the lid and the case.
Yeah,
so.
And so it's not overly bad, but yeah, it wants replacing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that wouldn't be going in today anyway, would it?
Well, we've got a lot to be getting on with, mate, and get changed. I'm going to work on that little thing while you work on the
door.
The rubbers, on the door. Let's do it. Now, did we get carried away here? Chris did exactly what I just said there. He's going to remove all them rubbers out that donor door and fit them on the original door. I'm going straight in and swapping over the long wheelbase end caps with the two short wheelbase end caps. Once they're on there, I'm going to actually get the bumper fitted on the back of the van, and as soon as I've got the bumper fitted, I'm then going to move on to the back light. So moving along, getting so much done in just a small piece of time, but all these parts can go back on, and there's no reason for them to come off again. None of them are going to need to come off, apart from that little bumper end cap. Look at it already. He's going so fast, guys, I've had to say, hold up, Chris, hold up, slow down.
Making the most of the nice weather.
We are making the most of the weather, and literally that's half an hour's work there, and we've got to this stage, and although it probably don't look like there's a great deal done, wheel trim on, little cover on, all of the rubbers back in the door. Mirror, Chris is actually only using the backing. We're using our original. Handle is all fitted.
Original lock back
Original
in it.
lock is all back in it. Back wheel trim fitted. That's all got to come off again. Rear light fitted. Rear bumper fitted. We're probably going to try and find a black end cover for that. A textured end cover, because I believe that's off a colour-coded vehicle, and that's going to be irrelevant to us. We're not going to need that. But once the mirror's on there, we're going to move on to that moulding, and then move on to that side-loading door, mate, I reckon.
Yeah, I've cannibalised the manual mirror.
What, and saved the...
Yeah.
So I can return that?
You can, so I've took the They're the same. The casing's the same. This is the power fold, so I've left the original mirror on there. And
so we're using our original mirror, original glass.
original glass, just the casing, yeah. So just these two bits, and they're identical to the non-power fold.
Yeah, perfect.
So I've just cannibalised it.
Yeah,
so.
it doesn't matter, does
No.
it? Right, mate.
All
Let's
right.
just continue on exactly as we was then. It is just a case of strip this one down and build this one back up. But it's going to turn out to be a nice little van, and not only nice, Chris, very cheap.
Yeah, cheap repair this one, I think.
Very
Rob.
cheap. Right, let's carry on and get the rest of these bits on it. I left my van door open here because all the stuff that we're not using, I'm going to return back to them, including that door. So I've got that back in there. Then we move on to the side loading door and quickly come across a couple of issues. So the locking mechanism in the donut door is actually got the latch still stuck in it and it's deadlocked. So Chris running got a grinder, nipped that off, and I removed the latch. And then of course I stripped all of our original door, and I'm going to put that latch, cable, door handle, all of it inside. Once we've done that, we got the door on there, got it bolted on, and now let's take a look at it. I'm going to say sometimes you have a run of luck. Well, you breed your own luck, don't you?
Yeah,
You
that's
buy your
right.
profit when you buy
That's
it.
right,
And
mate.
lately with a Tesla and this little van, I think we're definitely redeeming ourselves
Yeah, yeah.
from the Fiat 500. The Fiat 500's still all right anyway, but to get all this done,
You'd have thought we'd have learnt with Fiat, so wouldn't you? Really, Fiat 600's been
Yeah.
a nightmare. That Fiat 500e
yeah, we
just can't find parts.
can't find front end parts for it. Someone wants £3,000 for a front end, so if anyone knows of anyone that's got any parts. But mate, that little van needs a bit
Yeah.
of paintwork and a new owner.
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Now, definitely, when we was fitting this, Chris was like, that there is paint, but underneath there is a bit of bog.
Yeah, she's had
This-
a bit of action.
This has got a dented in wheel arch and it's been bogged up, so it has had a bit of action. And Chris noticed as well, this door, I mean, we've got this door worth the money. It's got a few scrapes in it, so it's just not a lot to do, is there?
Well, we get that all off of there and get that quarter repaired, and like you say, it can go for paint.
Oh,
But it's going to have to, fortunately, go in the queue
yeah,
because we've got two in there that
We-
are underway at the moment.
we have, haven't we?
So,
We've got plenty going on.
yeah, but no, good progress on that, mate. It runs, it drives, and it's
It runs, it drives, it sounds nice, and
more
we got
than 50% of the work's done.
and we got all of the bits. Can't wait to do the numbers. We already told you we paid £1,900 for this van, which again,
Yeah,
it was fantastic. But of course, there's always a risk. It was a non-runner. It had fire damage. You don't really know
No.
what is wrong
no,
with it.
you don't.
But that is going to be the end of today's video and the
Yep.
first video on the Peugeot partner. And there's only going to be one more.
Yep.
And hopefully one of you are looking. I know you are. Every time we get a little Peugeot van,
And that's exceptionally clean, that van.
it is
isn't
exceptionally clean.
It's never really been to work, has it?
Not with the NHS, no. Chris did find earlier in here, which was really interesting, I'm just going to mention it before we go, a receipt. And it was on the 11th for the 3rd, 25, where it had an MOT and it passed with no advisories. And it also had a service that come to £821.
I think probably that's a good indication it's been looked after all its life.
I think the NHS
Yeah.
look after
Yeah.
their vehicles,
Yeah.
don't they?
So
And that was done in
March.
Greenford,
Oh, sorry, yeah.
so wherever that is, UB6. So I'm assuming that's this
Yeah.
van's from around that area. And
Yeah.
we do wonder what happened to it. Put your guesses and your thoughts in the comment section down below. Have you got anything to add, Chris?
No, mate.
No?
No, all good.
All good. That is the end of today's video now. Don't forget, like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want a chance to purchase one of our vehicles, you're going to need to be following us on Instagram to wait for the post. Once the post goes out, you need to email me, sales, SRUK, @gmail.com. Only when the post goes out. The Tesla video went out, and I've had loads of people already messaging on Instagram saying,
We've not even dropped
I
it
wanna
for
buy
wheel
it.
refurb yet, have
we haven't. It's going to go now that we finished a little bit early. We'll see you all very, very soon in the next one.
No joke, Rob.
I ain't got time for a joke, mate. We're busy.